Hennessy on my lips. Take a little sip, privacy on the door. I'ma make this shit grip. Icy.
My type.
We got London on the track.
Sunny, aka Bad Girl Izzy on YouTube. And this is Brittany with Cupcakes and Cocktails. So you guys, we are here at the Expo, the Women's Expo 2019. I'm excited today because we just made our first cupcakes today.
Yeah!
I got some questions for you.
Okay.
So how long have you been with Cupcake Coctails?
4 years.
4 years. What do you like about it?
Meeting different people. This is our third time doing the expo, so it's always somebody different, or some people come back year after year and they always like recognize our face. They always want to decorate something.
Okay. Yeah, that's really good about that. So how many people do you guys usually get when you like have these events, like the private events?
With the private ones, we do maybe a max of like 20 people per class.
Okay.
So each class is always different, like different groups of people, different sizes.
So those are questions that I wanted to ask you today. Thank you so much for this experience.
Thank you so much. Enjoy the cupcake.
Yes, and you guys, to let you know, this will be up today because tomorrow they also have the same expo going on here.
Come on back.
Come back at 1 o'clock. It actually starts, I think, at 1 for some certain people to come in, come have fun, get all types of samples. Come to Cupcake Cocktails because they will get you right with these cupcakes.
Thank you. All right, great.
I'll catch y'all later, though.
Thank you and good luck.
So hey y'all, my name is Izzy, aka Izzy on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. And today we have
I'm Tanya Hendricks out from the Chicagoland area, and we are all ambassadors, well, with the Higher Perfection, but we're here today to bring awareness and sound the alarm on several issues. And one of the issues is the fact that they're making the leading brand sanitary pads and tampons out of recycled material. And those materials are paper, plastic, wood, all those things that we put out to be recycled. And it's not healthy for us, not healthy for women. Our young women are from 10 all the way up to women that are, still childbearing age. So we bring this awareness because it has the potential. We don't make any medical claims, but there's so many health issues that females are experiencing, right? They're having excessive bleeding, cramping, a lot of clotting, some are having bacterial infections, all these different things. And we don't make medical claims or try to diagnose it, but we know there's a whole lot going on. Those leading brand products are being made out of recycled material that's being bleached 8 times. That's a whole lot of toxins and chemicals that are going in the body. So we bring that awareness to let women know and let young ladies know that there are alternatives. And our alternative is called Cherish.
so question.
Yes, ma'am.
What makes Cherish the best product right now for women? What makes Cherish the best that makes us comfortable? We can use. So what do you guys would like?
Well, first, Cherish is not a new product. Cherish has been on the market for over 20 years in the Philippines. Our founders of the Cherish pad, they brought it to the U.S. We've been out here sharing for 3 years. And we have tons and tons of testimonies of women, such as Miss Lisa, and she can share her testimony, that have had a total change in their cycle, in the intensity of the flow, the days, cramping, all of that. So Lisa, you can go ahead and...
What's your name?
I'm Lisa Marie.
So what can you say about Cherish?
Well, one of the first things any female will experience when they put Cherish on is just how soft it is, because this is soft cotton that is used on the top layer. You can go ahead and touch that. It's completely different. That's the first thing. Then the second part of it is the absorbency system. And I can demonstrate to you how the absorbency system helps a woman not feel her best when she's at that most vulnerable time. And this is a traditional pad which their label says, if you want to zoom in a little bit, it says what? 10 this smaller pad, which is our day pad, not the overnight pad, I'm going to place 60 milliliters of water. That's 10 more that I'm putting in this 10-hour pad. 60 milliliters. So I'm going to go all the way up to the 6, right there. I'm going to do the same thing to simulate the flow. And then you will see the second benefit of Cherish over this conventional 10-hour pad. And I'm actually going to have a volunteer help me to prove the second.
This is her blog.
The second one. Your blog, so I'm going to ask you to put a little pressure on this, and I'll tell you what that pressure is. Just for the whole length of it. Oh, look at that.
Starting to see
whole
through
length.
it.
Put your hand on
Straight through
it.
your
That
your-
would happen. Go ahead. We'll take that off. This happens when a woman flows and then she might go and sit down. That's what happens. And this is what prompts you after 2 hours, maybe 3 hours, 4 hours if you're lucky, to go and change this, because this is not comfortable. Not comfortable at all. Okay? Now, this smaller pad, which is a day pad that we put 60 milliliters in, I'm going to ask you to do the same thing with that one.
With your dry hand.
With your dry hand. So you got a napkin to dry it off, right? Okay. I'm going to ask you, you know what? Can you help her? Can you help her push it? Push it. Put as much pressure as you want. There you go. Push it. Push it. Now, do you see how much pressure they put on there? Look at that. Now you want me to change this for a while, and I did put more in here than I did in here. And look at the difference. Now it actually gets a little bit worse. Now this is where the toxins come in, and then now it starts to affect the reproductive system of our women.
Yes.
Okay, she's giving me 2 cups of water here, and I'm going to put this one. If y'all can tell me, which one would you say has the least amount of water? Which one of these 2 cups? That one. Okay.
She made it clear.
So the 10-hour pad, which we put 50 milliliters in, it's already a fail because it was so wet. Y'all saw that with that napkin. I'm going to just dissect it and let you know what they've been giving us to use all these years. And while I'm telling you about that, I'm also going to give you my personal testimony with these pads. Okay? This is giving me a little bit of time here. Here we go. I want to take it apart and tell you what we have been putting on and what we've been giving our daughters to put on all these years. Now this top layer is called polypropylene. They don't tell you that, but that's what it's called, which is a form of plastic. You can Google that word after you leave here. Polypropylene is a form of plastic. Go ahead and touch that. Pass it around. Pass it around to other people.
It actually feels rough. It feels rough.
Rough.
It's nice.
Exactly.
And you know, that type of plastic is used in drinking straws.
Polypropylene. Just Google it if you don't believe
Straws
me.
out of the-
And that's what they put on the top layer of the regular feminine napkin you're wearing. Now we'll go
Closest
to
to
the
your body.
second layer, which is polyethylene. Another
You
P
be
word.
scared. I'm on my period right now.
Another P word. Now, in addition to polyethylene, which is another form of plastic, they have put pretty dye and a cute design on it because you're going to want to buy it because it's pretty. But what happens to dye when liquid catches it? What's the color of this piece of cloth? And you can take it and pass it around. It starts bleeding. That blue dye starts bleeding. Now, when you sit down,
Which makes our
where
pH
does it
balance.
go?
It goes back
It
up.
goes
Which
up.
messes
You don't
up the
need
pH
dye up there because it goes back. Now here is the major part of the problem: the absorbency system. Now this is what they put in there to absorb the liquid that we flow. What color would you say this is, please?
I don't even know.
It started off, we could say it's white.
It looks like the diaper.
But here's the thing, this is not originally white. This is made from wood fluff pulp or wood cellulose, and I invite you to Google these words: wood fluff pulp, wood cellulose. And the people that made this, put this on their website, is wood this color to begin with? No. So in order for us to get to this color, for us to want to buy this product, they put it through an 8-step bleaching system to make it appear white. And that's where the problem starts occurring for our reproductive system. I'm going to put this in some more water since they say it should work for 10 hours, right? 10 hours. I'm putting it in some more water. And then I'm going to talk to you about Cherish in just a second. I'm going to do the same thing. So here's this part. This is the back part of the regular 10-hour pad. And I'm going to show you some. What is that? Plastic.
A trash
Now your
bag.
body is there with this plastic. 99% temperatures in 98.5 degrees. And you already have your polypropylene, your polyethylene with blue dye, and your wood fluff pulp, which they put through an 8-step bleaching system to make it appear white for you to want to buy it. Now the byproduct of that is dioxin, which is going to recall, so it's a havoc on a reproductive system. And they put on the back of it plastic so it can't breathe. So all of that stays up there. And then when you take it off, here's the other part of it why women would want to use this. It don't smell. You see, it can't breathe. So first, Cherish is softer, we saw that. Cherish absorb more, we saw that. And this thing, we know it's not breathing. I'm gonna show you something with Cherish right now. I'm gonna do the same thing I did with that one. I'm gonna take it apart. Top layer, I'm gonna pass it around, and I'm gonna actually break it apart so more than one people can feel this all at once.
This is getting more interesting as it goes.
As it goes. This is the top layer. I'm gonna put this down for a second. Ma'am, do you wanna hold on to this and tell me what you think about that? What does that feel like?
It's the differences between this and this one. It actually feels like soft. You don't feel like, it doesn't feel like plastic. It's just like, if you wanted to,
Is it cotton?
You could break it. Go ahead.
And it's dry.
You could break it, literally. You could break it and it won't feel
Oh my
plastic.
goodness.
It won't at all. It actually feels soft.
And it's dry already.
Now, so the second layer is our airlaid paper, which actually covers or absorbance system. And I'm gonna put this down here for a second. I'm gonna split it so somebody else in the audience can feel it. Come here, feel
That's
that.
like,
And I put 60 milliliters of water in that. And it's still kind of tight. Now here, or absorbance system is or super absorbent polymer, which is the same thing that's in baby's diapers. And I'm gonna put it in a cup that had way more water, right? I'm gonna put that in there. And then I'm gonna tell you a little bit about the back part of Cherish.
It's a sponge, so it's absorbent.
Can you tell me what you see? Do you see little holes in there? It looks like little holes.
Yeah.
The 4 lines. Those
So
are
it can breathe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it can breathe. You see that?
Someone should rip
See
that.
that? You want to rip this for me? Just go. So look at that. But is my table wet? Is my table wet? So it keeps the liquid in, but it lets the air flow in. So see that third part I told you about, that smell? Because it's breathing, okay? Now, the best part of Cherish, and which is what changed my life. Now, my personal story is I used to flow like the River Jordan for 18 to 20 days every month. And when I say River Jordan, I know it just means, oh, she say it's heavy, but it's not. I used to wear what I call the purple diaper. It's the 14-inch long, this amount of thick, maxi purple diaper. 18 to 20 days every month. And a lady that loved and cared about me that I used to work with sent me the video with Cherish and says, you have to get this. And when I got it, I have to tell you right now, I'm only flowing for 5 days. And I no longer need to wear the overnight pads because of what this did. It's an algae strip that has been infused with negative ions. You might wonder, what are negative ions? Doctor says those are the vitamins of the air. So like at the beach, at a waterfall, right after a big shower of rain and you go outside and outside feel all nice and tingly in the top of your head, that's negative ions in the air. Or maybe you know Auntie Peaches with an Himalayan salt lamp in her room, you know that little orange thing in the corner that's glowing? Negative ions. What that does is it balances the pH, so the cramping, the bloating, the heavy flow, the 18 to 20 days, it's gone. Some men say it's Shark Week at their house when their spouses are on their flow. If they had negative ions in their life, that wouldn't happen because the negative ions would be balanced in their pH. And the best way to get it right at the source is by wearing Cherish Premium Sanitary napkins right there. So I'm gonna invite somebody, since it's your show. May I borrow your hand, Mama? I'm gonna show you the second, I would say this is second, yeah. This is the first, largest benefit to Cherish, but that's still after the softness and the dryness. I'm gonna show you the second benefit. Remember how much water we had in this cup? You ready, Mama?
Look at that. Look at that. It absorbed, it literally. Okay.
It turns into
it only absorbs.
It turns into y'all can touch it. It's cool to the touch. How much water? You know you're not gonna flow that much in one pad, but look at what it did. Let's put this back in here for you. Drop it in. Got yeah. And give you some napkin. Now that is the power of Cherish. Now you know you're gonna change your napkin maybe after 8 years.
Oh, they say y'all gotta go.
Yeah, time to go. But ladies, we are here tomorrow.
We want you to fill out some.
Fill out a form to get in touch, or you can email us at cherishinfo@gmail.com.
Okay.
And we will be able to answer any questions you have, or you know what, go to the campaign website, nowweknow.com. Nowweknow.com.
What's your Instagram name? But I just want to check out the video.
Thank you guys so much for watching Izzy Page. My name is
Everybody,
Krissy
if we
Cook.
could
This
get
is
your-
also the Women's Expo of 2019. Please go follow Cherish. Please follow up with their products. They also will have upcoming things for you guys. And I just want to say thank you, ladies, for showing me everything about Cherish. Please do not go to some other paths, because obviously you see that those other paths do not work the way Cherish does.
Thank
So
you.
now
Now you know.
So we're going to end this today, but thank you for watching. And that's going to be posted. Love you. What's up? This is your girl, Izzy Bagger. Izzy on Facebook, Instagram, and of course Twitter. Right here today we have Krissy Glitz, the best damn glitter lipstick. Period. So y'all, today my friend Krissy, of course, is gonna be popped out with the poppin' lip gloss. She's gonna get popped with the glitter, all of the little bit separation.
So first I'm applying the Glitz Bond. This is what really helps keep the glitter lips on all day. You can eat, drink, go swimming, it will still stay good.
Okay, so it stayed on all day.
So what made you want to do this? What made you feel like
I used to
glitter
wear
was
glitter
the-
lips from other people,
Okay.
and like people would always compliment me, and I was always like referring them to other companies. I'm like, I should put that money in my pocket. I mean, it ain't rocket science.
Okay.
Excuse me.
So when did you start?
I'm technically just starting today, like selling them, but I've been researching for like over a year. Yeah.
So as a person, like, what made you really inspired? Like, what's the inspiration for you to really keep going, doing these beautiful glitter pop and lips, girl? Like,
It's my brand. I feel like it describes me. Like I'm always like I will wear these literally every day. Like when I used to work at a warehouse.
she's extra.
Yeah, basically, I'm extra. My brand is for the girl who's not afraid to stand out.
And I like that. I really do like that. So, Krissy, so now what are you doing, girl? Tell us about this.
So right now, you want to wait till the bond turns clear. So you can see it's clear. So that means it's ready to put on.
Okay. So how long does this last?
It can last all day. Now, I told you guys I've been doing this over a year. I even slept in it just to test it out, see if I had any reactions to it. It stayed on throughout the night. Yeah.
And y'all see like how really pretty the glitter just like really popping. Y'all, she got different colors. We talking
It's
about
very
from,
pigmented.
Yeah, it's
And
very
it smell
pigmented.
good.
And it goes from
You know, it's my lip. That's a plus.
okay, definitely.
Yeah, like it's not burning or nothing. We ain't got no reactions.
Period. So y'all, she got different
Well, she
types
say
of
it's
glitters
water
here.
based, so it shouldn't.
Oh, okay. So she has different types of glitter. I can tell she has the red, the blues, the pinks, the purples, the yellows,
The gold and the silver
golds and
tomorrow.
the silvers. Okay. Let me tell y'all, this girl is definitely. I can tell she definitely is gonna be one a big entrepreneur making life. We ain't talking about no rich girl. We talking about a wealthy girl. Okay. She's definitely gonna be popping with this type of glitters. And you know what? I'm all for it. So, okay. So we definitely gonna go for it or whatever. At the end of the day, she's doing her best. I can't wait to see the outcome of this.
Me
Come on,
too.
Kristen, they locked enough saying. Man, they put you out.
I don't think they just saying that.
Some other people not even doing so.
Right. They don't even look concerned. So.
They talking about lock the door. You really think they gonna lock the doors and wait till? No.
Not to this place.
Right. Think about it. One thing I like about it is like she's taking her time.
Mm-hmm. Very good customer service.
I'm on the info.
Facebook.com/Krissy Glitz Gang. That's KRISSY Glitz GLITZ Gang. She know how to spell gang.
Yes.
Okay. As y'all see my babe lips right here.
Yes, let's see how they looking. Let me see your lips.
Oh yes. That is so gorgeous.
And it match hers. Yeah.
Thank you, Krissy Glitz, for showing us your glitter.
Okay, I'm trying.
Thank you, Krissy Glitz.
Thank you.
Glitter. I would definitely be purchasing this one as well.
Thank
If you have not got her kit, please get her kit as well, you guys. Definitely going to
Hennessy on my lips, take a little sip, privacy on the door, I'ma make this shit grip.